Alright, so today's amend is dishes undone. Or is it undone dishes? I'm living with some roommates in college upstate New York, and one guy I was really, kind of felt that I was close friends to. He said, "Hey, yeah, let's be roommates," and within I think 3 months he ended up leaving, and it wasn't until years later. He was drunk at one of the parties that we used to throw, and he came up to me. And drunk people get really, really honest, which I always liked. And he, was talking about like this and that, and I love you, man, and all this stuff, and basically, I remember asking him. I go, why'd you leave? And he said to me, he goes, "'Cause you wouldn't do the fucking dishes." And it horrified me to hear it, because I didn't remember it. I guess that's what shut down people do. You just don't give a shit. And I was still in touch with my other roommate at the time, or I think maybe I brought it up in discussion. I think I was just so horrified from that. Horrified at myself. I don't think I ever took the time to make an amend to him. But it was the idea that I just didn't do my part or anything like that. And I remember, getting into a discussion with the other roommate years later, and she pointed out that, she was going to Nebraska for a couple weeks. Not a couple, maybe, I hope it wasn't a couple weeks, maybe like a week or two, and to do the dishes. And I don't remember this, but she said when she came back, the dishes were not done, and it was just disgusting and gross and this. And I'm like, how? I don't remember it, and so it's interesting to me that some of these amends are things based on the fact that, like, people just tell me that I've wronged them specifically. In that sense, it's just like, it was an offensive thing. It's just like, why weren't the dishes done? Just do your fucking part. Nowadays, I don't care about the dishes. Like, I'll just do them. I don't care. Like, my dishes, newer dishes, I don't get petty about it. Ever since then, actually, I mean, I was just so horrified at that it would just be, people end up like just arguing over, like, well, that wasn't my knife, or like I'm only doing my plates. I don't know why I just was not in it, and it just, just disappoints people, because, they rely on you, and, you don't show up. You don't do the work with them. It would, it would have been a good, I mean, I don't, for the whole friendship to be hinged on that, I'm sure there were other things, but that one's an easy thing to do, and I just didn't do the easy stuff either, right? So it's interesting when some of these amends take me, because sometimes it's just things like just inaction, complete inaction at a request, right? I'm sure that comes from somewhere, Yeah. So so I'm sorry that, I lost out on a pretty good roommate, a friend. I didn't certainly confront it at the time, going, "Hey, what happened?" Right? It took a bunch of years, and then it's too late, right? So thank you for listening.